Hey, good morning. I guess I'm playing the game. I don't know, I don't have anything to say. Good morning. That's it. That's all you get. I haven't played in a few days. I've had, like, morning appointments, and I've been helping watch a friend's cat, and all these different things, and I just haven't, had many opportunities to play. I got, like, my blood drawn yesterday at, like, 11 a.m., so I couldn't eat anything until 11 a.m., which sucked. Oh my god, everyone's on at once. Oh no, it's just Faye. Hey, Faye. Wait, so did you respond to my Discord message? Discord says I'm live right now. It does? That's good. Wait, it says I'm live right now? You're right, it does. Okay, that's the first time I've seen it actually do that. I guess it got fixed. Cause it used to only, I think, multi-streaming to YouTube, like, for whatever reason, YouTube overwrote Twitch on Discord, and it would only ever show YouTube. But I'm not multi-streaming to YouTube right now, just because, like, honestly, the YouTube stream gets nothing, and I'd rather just, like, look at one chat. So I'm just gonna have Twitch on right now. But it wasn't showing Twitch when I was live. I reconnected it, and I was hoping that fixed it. I guess it did, which I'm kind of surprised by. Huh. Thanks. Yeah, I haven't played in a few days. Through a combination of I'm watching someone's cat, and I had, like, morning appointments. My blood was drawn yesterday, so I just haven't done anything in a few days. Save bandwidth. I mean, the bandwidth isn't really a concern, but, like, still. I've done some tests, and we just have really good upload speeds here. I could multi-stream to, like, up to 6 different platforms without an issue, at least from the 2 times I've tested it. Which is really good. Oh my god, I almost walked right off of that. Which is really good. You're trying to be productive today, but you feel lazy. Yeah, we stayed up pretty late. I mean, you probably stayed up later afterwards. I'm still finding ducks. I had some friends over last night. We watched 2 movies, and they hid little plastic ducks all over the house, and it's driving me insane. How many have I found? I have found, like, 6, and I know there's way more. You all got really cheeky about where you put them. There's, like, a couple that were in plain sight, but for the most part, they're, like, pretty out of the way. I didn't think to look for ducks because Zach had already done the duck thing at my house, but these are different types of ducks. I found, honestly, most of the ones I found were downstairs in the entrance room, so I think they're the ones Dylan, like, put down as, like, a meme in the last 5 seconds of being there. I found, like, 2 on the shelf upstairs, I found 1 in the bathroom, and I found 1 that was directly on top of the TV. I haven't looked upstairs that much more. This Kabuto and Tekko should match the Uwagi, Hakama, and Choka in your possession. Oh right, we were gonna sneak in somewhere. I forgot. And with that, you have a full set. I'm sure once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give the soldiers guarding the villagers a proper Imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them. While in uniform, R/Imperial salute. Okay. What is it I need to wear? It's while in uniform. I think it went to my inventory because it's full. Is it in my inventory? Kabuto, Tekko. Yeah, it's all here. The TV one was when you hugged me, and now you said it's 6. Okay, well, I got. I'll be finding ducks for years. Honestly, this is one of the best bits. I want to steal the bit. I might do this anytime I go over to someone's house in the future. God, the armory space is one of the most annoying things about this game to me. Like, yeah, I know I'm holding onto a lot of junk, but I feel like you get so much of it, you regularly have to, like, go through it all. And if you have multiple classes that you're trying to maintain equipment for, it could probably get really annoying to try and, like, optimize it. You're gonna be giving out factions for your birthday. Good. Okay, we're good on shoots. I just have to make sure there's, like, some empty slots in all these. Weathered slops, who gives a shit? Discard. Leather culottes. They had all sorts of funny words for pants back in the day that I've never heard of now. Gaskins, no one says gaskins anymore. Hempen work gloves, discard. Velveteen gloves, I don't want that. The only velveteen thing I want is the velveteen rabbit because it made me cry. Joined on, I might do that when I go over to other people's houses, and I feel like this is the equivalent of seeing a shark fin in the water. You've been warned. You've been warned. Battle Mage's gloves, get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's unique? Well, I guess my compulsive hoarding makes me not want to get rid of it then. Oh, it's unique? Shit, well, I guess I'll get rid of Harlequin's mitts. Those can't be unique, can they? Damn, my compulsive hoarding. Hempen Kurta? The only person that's allowed to wear a Kurta is Kurapika. Oh, it's unique, huh? You can use the armory chest. Inside end rooms. I know, I don't want to go to the hotel right now, though. I just got here. I have 2 straw hats. Do I need 2 straw hats? No, I don't. Mugiwara. I'm just, like, making sure I have some room in this so I can... Like, I need this one, I think, and this one. Probably that. Can I just place all of these in the armory chest now and then figure it out after that? First up, thrifting. What are your thrifting goals for the day? Yeah, Mason, you've been warned. You've seen the shark fin. Now I actually have to put on what he wants me to put on. While in uniform. Now that I've cleared space in my space cabinet for the uniform, I have to figure out which clothing he gave me is the uniform, that she gave me is the uniform. Maybe if I talk to her, she'll tell me again. Oh, she's gone. Is it called Imperial Uniform? I'm gonna hope it's that. Sure. It's like Hakama number 5. Good shorts and shoes, ducks will occur. Faye, is there a way to figure out what clothes are referred to by when they say the uniform? Is it just the top? I feel like there were feet that were important. I do think out of all the systems in the game, and there's a lot of them, most of them are handled very well. All of the armor and clothing systems, though, are very more obtuse than they need to be. Like the armory chest and the glams. It's good. It's good that you can make a gear set list though. Bottom, middle for pants. Hakamon 55. Okay. I think I still need to wear something else though, because those are still locked. Uwagi 55, Teko 55, Hakamon 55. Was there a foot thing? Is there a foot thing that's like 55? There's Choka 55. Is there a head thing? Kabuto 55. There we go. Hello, fellow Imperial Deciderons. Yay, okay, off to the store. Good shorts and shoes. I never find good shorts at thrift shops, but good luck. If I see shorts if I see shorts at a thrift store, they're usually like 90s style cargo shorts that are like 5 times my size. Oh yeah, I have to salute you too. Dude, roll up close in your face. Changing of the guard, is it? About bloody time, just looking at these on making me depressed. That's me when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. I can piss you in fear. Dylan has chosen Sanji, it looks like. Mason has Sasuke. This is the first time I've run Final Fantasy XIV with stream avatars running at the same time. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there are no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of that accursed uniform too. It is time to guide the villagers to freedom. Okay, I can put my clothes back on. Thank you. My webcam just flash. The good news is that the weird non-prescription capsules that my doctor recommended me did help with the cholesterol, like, quite dramatically. Oh, they don't look very guarded. You just noticed the little people. I'd like to thank them.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Yeah, it's an app where you can like run little characters that represent the chat down there. You can change your icon, I think on the channel page. There's like a thing down there you should be able to change it with. And there's commands you can give it to that do things.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
It's what's become of Doma.
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse.
Freckles is mad.
It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
It's interesting when you go to the overtly, like, Eastern-styled place and you get a lot of British accents.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive.
For now.
My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
Mason, have you watched Poor Things?
If the Imperials come for me,
I recommend it.
I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
It's an overtly disturbing and sexual movie, but it's gonna give you the equivalent of watching Rubber when you were 12, but like as an adult. It's gonna put you in that part of your brain.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
It's got Emily Stone, and she won Best Actress for it. The Mind Hole, yeah, go to the Mind Hole.
Why would you...
I think it's on Hulu.
After...
Go on now, get out of here. Don't look anything up about it first, though. That's that type of thing. Just, you know, go in being aware that it's going to be a shocking, you know, disturbing type of thing. I wouldn't necessarily say gory, but there are a couple moments, especially near the beginning, where it's like, oh, that's a body part. But generally, that isn't the movie. Yeah, good. It's also a bit longer. It's over 2 hours long. Just FYI. Daughter of the Deep. Apologies, Rugo, I was lost in thought. Perhaps they have the right of it. Perhaps we were fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I have to believe that in their heart of hearts they still... Now is not the time, we must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers stupefied and unable to clearly recall recent events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. To the last who I put to sleep, I shall see to the others. Fine dining, the little things, and breathing. May I take your hat, sir? May I take your hat, sir? I have a friend who lives up in Boone who just scored a job waiting at a restaurant that's gonna pay like $40 an hour. It's like a super, super, super not so expensive fine dining restaurant. Yeah, I know, right? I think that's before tips, too. Like one of those, oh, you have to pay in advance 8 months before you want to go there type of restaurant, and they seat like 5 people total a night type of thing. The like, oh, if you have to ask how much it is, you can't afford to like eat here type of place. This guy did. Nah, he's fine. Father, is that you? Nope. fake door. Now where to put the bodies? Ah, down the body chute, of course. This creature wants to kill. Okay, so may I ask actually, because you've raised something that I was curious about. Your previous job was a contract position, and it was like advertised that way with an hourly rate. Did they actually measure hours, or was it like an assumed 40 hours per week type of thing? Like, I know contract jobs list being hourly typically, but do they actually measure it out that way? They wanted us to always work 40. I want to go home. Was it the type of thing where, like, you open up the timesheet and you put 8, just regardless of what actually happened that day? Whether it was like you actually worked 10 hours that day or you worked 4 hours, it's 8. Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay. I might start applying for more contract positions then, because honestly that was something I was a little scared of, was that they were gonna be more discerning about hours worked than like salaried. And I didn't want, like, one of the reasons I wanted to go to college and get a job that involves a degree was getting away from the feeling of being like scrutinized based off of hours. I mean, to be fair, it was like that, like at both of the salary positions I've had before, that you still go to a timesheet once a month and just put 8 for every day regardless of what actually happened. It's completely meaningless, but they say it's like just something you have to do for their own record keeping.
Forgive me for making you search.
You're hourly in the sense that they bill the client for the hours you work.
It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes.
But everyone's assuming 40 hours anyway.
Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
She's just like me. You've got a position that's a bit picky about what hours go where. I had just assumed that yours was salaried. Yours does like contract work for governments though?
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father.
Oh, project codes. The project codes did exist at the positions I were at before, but the projects were such, like, sort of a high-level abstraction. There were so many people under one project codes that it didn't really affect me directly. They had it, like, budgeted for the amount of people that were on the project anyway to basically all be 40 a week, with just, like, large time-offs taken into account.
They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me.
It's still funny that I like met where this clan of the Ara come from, and my character is one of them, and then no one actually acknowledged it when I was there.
I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front.
DLF.
It was then that I met Lord Kayan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu.
Gosetsu.
Good men all. Brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But in the end, I will always be of the sea.
I need to check my pop tracker real quick to see if I can get anything new in Zelda. I usually do that in the morning, but I didn't check today. Oh! Okay, someone unlocked me the letter, so all the shops opened up, so I can go do that later. Cool.
Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me?
What'd he say? Finn is doing the subathon right now, right?
He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
I feel like I should try and do one of those before I begin employment again, because I won't be able to after that. Like, I'll try to keep streaming after getting a new job, even if it's like gonna be reduced, but I think a subathon would just be totally out of the question. So I should probably do that while I can. Together we are strong and we must carry on. Just for funsies, even if it doesn't, like, actually get much.
That you remain resolute even in the face of everything we have seen. It heartens me more than you know. Thank you for standing by this naive fool.
Holy fuck, a UFO!
An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Wait, Kristen and I had like a UFO moment last week. We freaked out. We saw these like 12 lights moving in a straight line, go straight through the sky and then disappear. Not over the horizon, but like by going up. They moving in a straight line, and it was like 12 lines and a link. And we freaked out because we had no clue what it was. And I kind of wish I didn't look up what it was because it took away the magic, but it was apparently like Starlink satellites being launched. Which was still like kind of crazy that we caught that. But like just randomly walking outside, but it you know, still. It would have been cooler if it was a UFO. Do a variety show subathon like a 90s PBS. You have to unicycle, so you're halfway there to do a solid. I just have to learn how to juggle. Juggle on the unicycle. It was crazy too, because that was the night we were looking for Aurora Borealis, and we didn't see that, but we did see the Starlink satellites. Apparently they like travel together in a straight line and then unlink once they reach deployment altitude. I'm so rusty on the unicycle though, I would have to relearn it. Not entirely, I'm sure some muscle memory would kick back in, but like... I'm pretty not up to date with it. It's weird. I've like been afraid to practice it because I'm like, oh my god, what will the neighbors think? It's like, why do I care? And like, why is it different? When I lived with my parents, I guess it was because I was there my whole life, but when I lived with my parents, it was like, I'm gonna walk barefoot at 3 a.m. in my pajamas, like, while, you know, eating porridge from this bowl, like, around the neighborhood. But in this neighborhood, I'm afraid to, like, do anything except walk outside in a suit and say, how about that weather, huh? I'm unattuned. Simply eat shit for content. Yeah, I mean, that's what they want to see. That's what the people want. The game crashed. Final Fantasy just crashed. It's the first time it's done that in a little while. Okay, let's relaunch the game. I feel like it usually happens after teleporting. Or while teleporting. Ever since I downloaded or redeemed the key for Endwalker, the title screen is at now and I have no clue what it means. Something about the moon. Every good story will involve the moon at some point, though. I think the moon is the most, like, so flexible for mythology thing that exists. And there's like a lady singing. So how do I get over there? Do I have to go like dive in that hole that I was in before? And go through the secret army base? Ow. Here's the thing though, that like I'm really good at like catching myself. So even when I was learning the like unicycle, I never ate shit. I'm really good at like even when I'm falling off of it, like catching myself pretty well, so I don't like break a bone or hit my face or anything. Sprinkle that liquid over there, maybe later. At least that was true when I did the unicycle. I tried to learn longboarding at one point and I did fall a few times there and ate shit. Then we must tell the others of this airship or hear what they know of it. We gotta tell everyone about the UFO we saw during our like emotional moment. Yosetsu. Oh, that guy's a shinobi, look at him. He didn't have to leave like that.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others. Kosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
No, ought.
Aye, that we do? The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces.
And they're right.
Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Oh, let me see if I have that image saved. Like, someone sent me a Yotsuyu meme. Can I find that? I'll let it look for a second.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all.
She angry.
And learn from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future.
Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
Sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight. I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master.
I can't find it. It's fine.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child.
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
Oh.
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
It's gonna take me a couple days to get back into the plot. Like, I remember what's happening, but there's amount of investment that I if I go a few days without playing, it's like, yeah, they're talking. Dark. A zoo. Long kilt. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those, at least, are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes it soon. It was like drop dust here. Crop dust this place. Smelly liquid. She's pouting under the bridge. Let me change out my minion. Yeah, that's good. Oh, she's sending a bird message. Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? Nope. Then you came of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. Twixt seemed that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrives without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The kami could not have blessed us with a more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Rugo. I will. You mean will kill him? Or die trying. You understand the risks. Forgive me, of course you do. Mayhap better than I. But are you sure? Thank you, thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We've much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yukuzu Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Yuzuka Manor? Oh? Are we being spied on? Stay calm, no one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard two rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. Freckles is gonna tell on us. You know how this ends, and you only have yourself to blame. You have to tell them, you have to... This guy... I hope I can get there through here. Oh my god, it's ahead. Whoa. I gotta kill that thing before it goes anywhere. I don't know if I can. It's quite strong, actually. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, first get out of here. Fantastic monster. Despicable creature. I need to get out of here and heal. I was not on the hotbar. There was actually like the sequence of events of things I should be doing, which is a very basic mistake. I was just casting random spells. It looks like the creatures from Jigoku Raku. From like Hell's Paradise. I hate how floppy the earlobes are. I tested out playing the game with a gamepad a few days ago, and I actually kind of liked it. I'm considering, like, maybe switching to that, actually. I don't know how unpopular that is, but I don't know, it felt pretty good. At least for like the basic gameplay and like casting with your hotbars. Getting around the menus was a little bit more annoying, obviously. That creature is like the level cap for the expansion. But I'm already there, so. I ran out of run. I like that the barriers are contained by, like, kind of like the Shinto gate looking things. Whatever those Shinto arches are. Well, not really, it's just kind of the same color. Oh, this is a cool place. Namazu Lookout? Is this where the Namazu are? It's their place. This is where the Namazu are. You needn't worry for your safety within these walls. No, the Namazu here are civilized. We would never attack man. I'll probably be coming back here later. There's heads everywhere. I guess you're attacking me? Sure. Let's go for it. I honestly, frankly speaking, I have no clue, like, what the aesthetic direction of the next expansions could be. Maybe I'm just not being very creative, but I feel like most of the things I could reasonably expect to be within this world have been covered now. That's the thing, though, it's not going to be something I'd reasonably expect, it's going to be something new and cool. This is far enough, let us discuss our plan of attack. But also, like... Let me look at a map real quick. Like, up. Like, that's the whole world, right? Is this continent, which we've pretty fully explored, and then there's this continent, which we're exploring now, and then there's this little bit over here, but it seems like we're heading there, because it looks like it says Garlemald. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. The time between the seconds. Those are called milliseconds. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. He will depart Noma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. He will then continue onto these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush, wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. Okie dokie. I'm surprised the manor's not already being, like, staked out by his like, goon squad. I don't know if this seems like a good spot for ambush, but the orange dot on my map says to look here anyway. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Alright. There you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled, we shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall within my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Literally of no consequence. She doesn't even add them into the calculation. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you are ready. Yes. Let's go.
He comes.
There's no way we're killing this guy right now.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Do I look like I need an escort?
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
So far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Really? Yatsuyu doesn't count into the calculation, it's still 2-to-1? Like, she's right there. Ambush! He said that funny.
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
Shinobi?
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
Fantastic Monster still applies.
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
I feel like it's degrading to get killed by the Moogle stick.
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
You die to that thing and they don't bury you, they dress you like a clown and throw you into the ocean. I'm imagining like you're approaching a circus and they have a bunch of like dead clowns like on pikes. Danny boy on clown horns, yeah. Wet clown horns. He's the only one I can target. Oh my god. Fuck was that? I wish I knew what wet clown horns sound like, but I don't really have a good reference. I might have to go experiment later. Like, I can imagine, but I'm sure, like, my imagination isn't up to par with reality here. What are you doing? Ow.
This thing died. Leave this to me.
Are we really getting him? Or is Plot gonna intervene and say, actually, you don't kill him? Plot's intervening. He's activating it. You've earned the right to look on at the Ame no Habakiri. Oh look, all of health is back. Watch him slowly approach.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Run, beast, run!
No, we're dead. We're dead now. Plot has to save us. Let me put one of these down here.
Give me something to remember.
No. Why did my map open? Is he restoring his own health? Or is it just going away that slowly that it's hard to, like, watch?
Run, beast, run! Don't stop now.
Dark Reflection is gone. I don't think I'm intended to survive this. It would take an hour to whittle down his health. Yeah, it's not even going down.
Run, beast, run! Give me something to remember.
I like hit the Dark Reflection. I think I'm just surviving until plot takes over. This ends now, he says. What if I addle you? Yeah, there it goes.
I remember you, Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh? Did I do that?
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live.
I love the forehead button.
Rush of blood. The time between the seconds live. The sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live.
Okay, so the forehead button means they can't use magic, right? But I definitely saw him use magic. Can you... I guess, like, there's a difference between casting magic yourself and using enchanted, like, weapons and stuff. I don't know. But he cast a reflection of himself. How does that check out?
You are not worthy.
He takes a screenshot. Oh, Freckles is coming in clutch, huh?
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love.
Simply being good at swords imparts you some wild powers. Yeah, that was like kind of a suspension of disbelief I had to have in like One Piece, where, you know, it's like, oh, you're really good at swords basically means you can like shoot lasers out of your sword.
And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt.
Swords swords are wands.
For you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Doma! They're very sharp wands. Beam attack longsword. Yeah.
Death is death, regardless of the reason.
What? Can you speak up? No one heard that.
Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
Oh yeah.
Go now!
Go get her. There's baby powder everywhere now.
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them!
That shouldn't be effective in the rain, right? Shouldn't the rain, like, stop that from dispersing like that? He looks so tired.
My lord?
He sees the fire lighting up in them, and he wants to foster that because he wants them to be stronger for better fights later. He actually wants to flame the fans of revolution just a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much, but just enough to, like, get people feisty and hopeful. I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what that was what was going through that man's head, but I am heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. Yeah, I actually really like that trope whenever they do that. Character that wants just a good fight, so he'll, like, let people get away with things. It's a good excuse to, like, have encounters with a villain, and then the villain doesn't immediately destroy them. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan and how you, of all people, decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As you were. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. BRB. Beer time.